seconds. One call with a big weapon, I'm bench pressing. I stunt form and I'm with seconds. I'm chin checking.
Die first, both fifth, the guns drawn, his face gone. Point blank, dome shots, quick execution. Glide in the Lexi, sticks with the touch leather. Feds watching close, but I move through the pressure. Tails from the stove, flame dance like a lecture. Fiends call it art, how I whip under texture. Flooded out, rolly, rank grip on the arm. Every gem in the verse come equipped with a charm.
Fuck the beat patter, I hear you chatter and stop your heart. Every beat that I've been on is a constant spark. Been blind and I've been shining throughout the dark. A constant packing, I'm steady packing them up from start. Bringing madness and I'm balling on them like it's March. A million men don't matter, better never march. King champion the battlefield and I'm here to scorch. Put on next to not here to pass the fucking torch.
Kid, the king cutthroat, respect the utmost. Loud talking like some one smoke, get you cut close. Razor blades, big born hood shit. We have made your way, playing braid. Might call a ditch stick, it'll lay your grave. Starting running back, trampling these niggas down 100 stacks. Taking all your bitches that you want them back. But I'm chilling, yo. 9 million on me, about to kill them slow. Show enough niggas about to feel it glow.
Look at the crime that we brought. Extorting niggas and the lines that he snored. We holding his court. Class in session. Mind with an honest aggression. I promise succession. That's lessons and balls. I'm touching your flaws. Pushing, I'm rocking your jaw. That's the facts in these laws. When the weapons is drawn. Yeah, this message was born. I'm a big threat. Chin check. Leather in the crazy. Niggas throwing shots, but they barely even graze me. Niggas running plots, but they never even face me.
You see anything?
Bullets rip through his flesh, leave his bitch yelling. Y'all ain't with the smoke, y'all ain't inhaling. Y'all came in telling, I control the lead. The white van to pull up, then they spread the sheets. I catch the nigga that drops the dime and have him changing his words just like a font design. Pouring out a bag like a box of wine. 2 straps on his jacket, this nigga lost his mind.
In different situations and places I'm entertained with, I need to find a way to escape inside of a spaceship. Too much on my plate to mistake this for a relationship, so you're the one I hate. It's blatant, I'm like a Satanist, basically. I'm the greatest, don't place me on patient waiting list. Cranium with a crazy twist. If you play with it daily, you're going to pay for this displacement like I hate this shit. But that's the way it is, dazed and amazed, blazing and staying wasted, faced with basic wages. My status is passing patience, embracing the motivation and facing the situation. Will break from intimidation. I'm still in place to break and basically free basic, bitch.
Yeah. You. If a child don't feel love from the village, he's scorn from it. The same child to burn it down to feel the warmth from it. When I'm that child all grown up with a box of matches. And my village is you rappers. Let's see what happens. You can meet your captain. Molotov's getting tossed. I'm smoking gas, throwing gas. I'm punching napalm. I bought the smoke, and when it clears, wipe the dust off them. You see my peers up in flames. I'm lighting blunts off.
I roll in packs in my pedigree top dog. Half the niggas sweet, riding meat that is not yours. So open wide, get little cinnamon like you, and I bet your little face make a Zuchi through back doors. Let's keep it real, we can fact check stats on that nigga that's on the verge to bring that pimp game back. I feel murder. All you soft niggas ain't fucking with free. There's nothing for G. Woke the sleeping giant to fuck up a beat.
Hey, yo, Core and his crew fucked that cipher right up. And what's going on? It's your girl D-double-E. And if you don't know me, well, B.A.R.Z. I am the queen of B.A.R.Z. And I am here with the man, the myth, the fucking legend tonight, the CEO, Tommy B. Introduce yourself, man.
What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Tommy B, B.A.R.Z CEO. You already know the deal, man. Salute to the B.A.R.Z fam. Salute to everyone out there watching this shit. Shout out to D Matrix Full Disclosure, man. Top show on B.A.R.Z Media right now. I ain't gonna lie. Let's not sugarcoat it. Salute and congratulations.
Shout out to the people, man. If it wasn't for you, that wouldn't be friggin' happening. So it ain't me. It's all you. Thank you.
Big facts.
Big fucking facts. So Tommy B, man, it's good to have you on some sort of social media. So there's been some fuckery. Do you want to talk about that? Do you want to just get some shit off your chest before we get into this interview?
I mean, I'll tell everyone a story. Basically, I woke up in the morning. It was a Wednesday morning, 5 a.m, getting ready for work and shit. Look at my messenger and it has some kind of message. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you look at your phone, you don't even know what you're looking at. Basically, I fucking swiped it or clicked something, and next thing you know, I'm shut out of my shit. So, which really sucks because that's my main profile that I had since I was like in high school. So right now I'm going through the process of first things like first off you're like, well, what do I do? Because what the problem is, they got you fucked up on that whole 2-step verification shit. So me,
Yeah,
I don't
man, that's a
upgrade every
bitch.
time I get a new phone. Every time I get a new number, I don't upgrade to like what my new 2-step verification is. So what happened is when they lock my shit down, they sending like codes to my old numbers and shit. So I'm like not getting these codes. So it's been fucking me up when it comes to that. So I did my research. I'm still working on it. Facebook's kind of very very like not very support. They don't support, like, you can't just call someone and be like, my shit's fucked up. You have to like go through a whole process of like going to different emails and going to different websites and shit. You actually can go to like some kind of professional like help center and shit. I had to like go through Instagram, get my whole shit verified with the check mark and all that shit, just so I can talk to somebody that will send me emails. So I've been going through emails left, right, and center with these people, and it's just like it's not going anywhere. So I had to give in. A week before well, even like a couple days before heat wave, I was like, hey, like I thought I could get that shit figured out before heat wave. I'm like, hey man, I don't really want to run a whole event not on our Facebook. So I'll give myself another week to try to figure shit out. Unfortunately,
Yeah, and that was a big thing, right? Because you have permissions set on your account that nobody else has, that
right.
was really pivotal for the heat wave event. And we saw, really honestly, and we're seeing it now in quality of the views when it comes
Right.
to the heat wave event, right?
Right. No, and we lost our YouTube channel. If we had our old YouTube channel and if we would have hosted Heatwave on our old YouTube channel, the views and the traction would be a lot better. But we stuck at like 100 and something views, 118 views, or not 118 views, 118 subscribers on our new YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to that yet, that's what we're using for the time being until I can get back onto my Facebook, so I can be logged on to the news page where you're watching this shit right here. Usually, after we lost the YouTube channel, we would host it on this news page, but I can't get into it, and I wasn't gonna be like.
Now,
I
have
wasn't
you
gonna
thought
lock
about
people down.
maybe dropping on Instagram or TikTok?
You know what? That's come across the desk, and I was like, you know what? We could try Instagram and TikTok, but I don't think my TikTok account or our TikTok accounts to a certain level where you can go live yet. And the Instagram, I don't, you got to go to where your most of your fan base is. You know what I mean? So if it's not our Facebook page, it's the next best thing is our YouTube. So.
I know there's been a lot of demand from people in the chats for B.A.R.Z to go onto Twitter. Have you given that a thought?
Twitter would be cool. I hear there's a lot of battle rap, like oriented people on Twitter.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of spaces oriented, and I really think that's a direction that maybe we should think about, because there's a lot of demand for it.
For sure.
So.
And I've honestly never, like, I've thought about it, but then again, not a lot of the guys in bars want to rap live on a spaces scene. You know what I mean? They're hard to find. Like, our Facebook Live division is absolutely dead because no one wants to get out of the video aspect of it. So, I mean, when the time's right, and it's definitely, maybe next year we can, do like different platforms just to raise every platform up. You know what I mean? We might get different audiences and grow our fan base that way as well. So it's definitely a direction I want to go in.
Sorry. So I had Ruthless on here, and he was saying that you started from text battling. So do you really want to give the fans, where did B.A.R.Z actually start from, Tommy? Like, what brought B.A.R.Z to social media?
Man, shout out to my boy McCrazy. Shout out to my boy Big Gibbs. Right out of high school, when most people, if you're not going to college or university, you're just like, what the fuck do I do? You know what I mean? So I had just a dead end job with a lot of time on my hands. I just had my first child. So like, there's taking care of my kid, but then there's nothing for yourself. Right. So I kind of, started the rap shit with my boy McCrazy and Big Gibbs. We were Triple Threat. Go check us out on YouTube. We were doing some shit, man. We had some music, did a couple songs with like Steez and Charlie Lubes and Denali, the whole Scanner Proof movement thing going on over there. And like, you know, we had like freestyle battles in his garage, and it was fun. And that I've always been that kind of like, you know, disrespectful, you know, shit talking rapper when I do my music too. Like I'm very disrespectful, and I talk stupid shit. So, you know, battle rap was very natural to me in the garage, and it was fun, and everyone in the garage was having a good time. So, you know, one thing led to another. I was like, yo, we stopped doing the freestyles in the garage. I was like, yo, I still want to battle. So, you know, we all got the bar shirts on. That's what's up. Um, so yeah, you know, the Freestyle Friday shit was done. I wanted to battle still. I wasn't quite ready to battle live, so I was like, I checked a little couple online things on Facebook, and I was like, yo, why don't we just start a Facebook page? And then, you know, here we are, almost 13 years down the road. So
So you originally had just text battling, or did you do text and
yeah,
audio first?
because that's all there was at the time. You got to remember, it was a different time. It was 2011, 2012. It was just turning 2012, I believe. And that's all there was there. And the video was just very, very, very unseen and unheard of. And that's what set us apart too, is when we went away from the text battle scene and we went to the video scene. You know, for those who don't know, like Let's Beef was a big text battle scene on a website and shit. So, you know, I mean, a lot of other leagues were doing the text shit too. And you know, and actually shout out to Tom Stees. He's one of those guys to be like, yo, let's do video. Let's try to actually make these rappers rap. And then
Got my
then we hit the videos, and the next thing you know, all these other division ideas came up through the committee, and you know, started adding different divisions. And yeah, we never looked back when it came to the text battle. We actually tried to re-up the text battle league, the BTL. That never really, we really tried to revive the scene, and it just didn't work.
It failed hard.
Yeah, we tried
It
though.
failed more than me in a fucking test.
Madman in the building. What up, Madman?
What's good, guys? What's good? I'm glad Beer, glad Tommy's here.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again, Madman. Thanks for coming.
I got a
back
lot
on.
of important questions for Tom. The first most important question: when did you realize you liked Fortnite?
Season 5, the one with the volcano. You know, that's when I got into it, and then my son liked it, and then I'm like, oh well, he likes it, so I got to do something. Yeah, Fortnite's okay. I can't build with the shit.
Having him win that shit.
But
I play zero build, man. I hate that building shit.
Yeah.
Somebody goes into the sky, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm just gonna go kill someone else.
Sometimes I'll just jump off the fucking build and just kill myself and not give them the pleasure. That's
Yep.
But yeah, man. Check me out, man. I'll play with anyone on Fortnite. Anyone who wants to fuck around, we should do a B.A.R.Z Fortnite like crew, or like.
You know, I'll tell you right now, Core's in.
Core's about that Fortnite life.
Yeah, he's him and I are gonna play later tonight, hopefully for once, and he's gonna realize how much I was talking shit. I ain't no good at all.
I think you have to be under 35 years old to be good at Fortnite. I think that's how that works.
Is that really how that works? I've never played Fortnite a day.
Yeah, because after 35, the hand-eye coordination starts going to shit.
Facts.
I was good at like Call of Duty, but at like the third one.
That's what I'm stuck on right now. Black Ops 6.
Black Ops. Yeah, but
I never got into the first person shooter. I was always, I mean, I did the Fortnite thing, but that's third person. And
the only reason I like it is because it's like GoldenEye, bro.
Yeah, GoldenEye. Never got into that either though, because I was a PlayStation guy. I wasn't an N64 guy.
Oh, I was heavy into the N64.
Oh, not me. I couldn't play the N64. It made me dizzy.
Like, I still have one.
The stupid. I have every system. That I'm a game collector.
I keep it just for Diddy Kong.
But when I was coming up as a kid, I was just, oh man, just the handle of the N64 pissed me off.
So if Diddy gets canceled, does that mean Diddy Kong's gone too?
I mean, they're gonna have to rebrand for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my name after that.
Damn.
It's bad enough. I'm already named after a baby kangaroo. Like, fuck that.
Games are going in a crazy direction too. Like that whole GTA 6 is coming out. Like,
oh, I'm so excited. We can revive the B.A.R.Z gang when that comes out.
I don't understand. Like, you know what I want to know, can you take your character and put it on GTA Online for GTA 6? Like everything we've done in the like past.
Yeah,
like,
I already found that out. You will be able to port your character.
All right, good.
And everything does not come with it though.
Right.
So like your cars will come with it, but any buildings you have are gone because it's a new map, right? They're just trying to figure out if they're gonna money compensate, like send you billions for what you like, give you all your money back you spent on places.
Right.
Some of your businesses will remain the same. Like I think you still get your arcade, but it's up. The arcade is upgraded beyond measure.
Right. No, we'll see, man. And they keep pushing it back to like 2026. Now it's like,
No, it's gonna be huge. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fucking huge. It's gonna break the internet.
Do you remember throwing your very first video event and what the reach was then to what your reach is now, and what the difference is?
When Tom Stees won the first ever B.A.R.Z championship, we started that tournament as a text battle tournament, and then halfway through it, we're like, "Fuck this, let's do video." And yeah, like literally, like, I mean, when it first started out, we were lucky to get like 25 views. You know what I mean? It was grinding, and as the years get on, obviously, you know, more and more people came in. One person told another person, and you know, so on and so forth. Here we are. You know what I mean? But like, you know, but them days were just so simple. You know what I mean? It wasn't very serious. I wasn't very serious. Whatever happened. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was a different time compared to what it is now, and it definitely wasn't as structured as it was back or now than it was back then.
Yeah, and reflecting on it, do you actually see the growth in your community?
Oh, yeah.
Like you've even had to instill rules in your community and different, and like, do you have one era that you preferred over another? Let's just say, because I remember the boys talking about, well, I remember back in the day, the grimy era, where we were able to say anything and nobody got suspended and nobody got expelled. And
it's because cancel culture took over.
Yeah, but then you also have to have, you know, you can't let people say what they want, and
you got to have some grounds of morality.
Yeah, there's some things that shouldn't be talked about, and since I've been doing this, I mean, you name it, it's been talked about, it's been said. We've had like so many fucking absolute fucking disgusting slime ball people in here as well, along with a lot of great people. You know what I mean? You know, I've back in the day, like, talking about like my favorite era. I mean, there was an era where I want to believe like it was like the diverse, when Diverse, Fremo, and LG came in. I think Core was in there at that time. I think even MK was in there at that time when he first started. There was one time where it was just like the talent was very good, like it went up like a different level. Like Joey's era when he started coming into that was like a building block off of that era.
Bro, that was a crazy era. That was the shit talk era.
Yeah, and that's when things started. That's when things started. Yeah, well, not south, but just that's when things started.
But like the rules and everything, like all the shit talking, like the crossing of lines, it all went south.
Right. You know, when people start messaging like family members, and like people are like starting to like.
Afton started that by messaging Keller's wife.
Right. And that's like we go back to like, okay, now we have to do something about it, because now not only the people that are in the group are being affected by it. You know what I mean? Other people 100%. That are having, you know what I mean? Like,
if it stays within the group, sure, we don't give a fuck what happens.
Right.
But once you cross into going and messaging family members, like you don't do that.
But then again, that also opened the door for people to be like, well, this happened, we should get rid of this, or we shouldn't do this, or we shouldn't do that. Next thing you know, you got this list of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, now we got like 304 rules and catering to people's feelings.
Right.
But this is battle rap. What do they say about battle rap? Take your feelings and leave them at the door.
There's no feelings in battle rap.
Like, sure, there are some things. Like, I've seen a good probably 10 subjects arise over the years that just, I'm like, whoa, I can't. How is this guy still here? Or how is this woman still here? But you know, it is what it is. We got to, it's kind of like when you're running a business like battle rap. You really got to pick and choose who you're going to war with when you're the owner of a league. You really got to pick and choose. If you say we got a big name to come in and he's here for a while, and then there's a fallout. He does something, messages someone's wife. We'll use that. Say they message someone's wife. Now you got to kick him out of the league, and there goes all of his followers.
Yep.
So it's really you gotta. It's making the rules stick is really it's the toughest job there is to do, because one rule making it stick to one person, it could fucking cause a serious domino effect. So
And
like
you have the guys that
you're not just thinking, people are thinking, oh, Tom's just not giving a fuck. It's not that he's not giving a fuck. He's thinking about the 700 other things that are going to follow.
You always gotta think like 4 steps ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
Then you have the guys that are taking it to that line, and just they're trying to get away with everything they can, but what they can't do. You know what I mean? Like, and then you gotta say like, you can't do this, but you can do this. But if you do this certain way, you're gonna get. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get shit. 100%.
Yeah.
You know, you said
Like,
something,
or he walks with his feet on both sides of the line.
Core has his fucking nose over the line. He's
got one foot on each side and just walks up the middle of the line.
But then again, what Core does is what Core does. No one does what Core does.
But that also Core brings views. We can't lie. Core brings attention. He brings the controversy, and people want to step up to the controversy.
You
and
said
that
something really interesting, actually, Tom. You were saying about the era with diverse. You were saying about how you had a lot of talent in that era. But I've been noticing with this particular era, with our rookies in particular, we have a lot of incredible talent coming in. How do you feel about that?
We do.
There's a couple of rappers that I really like that I hope would stick around. That's the thing with rookies. They come through.
I got my favorite rookie this year already. I have my favorite rookie. You guys probably already know who it is. I don't even have to say it. Joe Piff.
Right. No, he's definitely up there. He's definitely the top guy. You got E-Money. He's a bit of
E-Money, right? I get the trolling and shit like that. But if people actually listen to what he's saying,
man, and Tommy,
have people actually listened to what E-Money's saying? He's actually talking.
Yeah.
E-Money's actually throwing punches and shit, but people aren't listening.
I want to see what Syph Man does. I want to see if he sticks around. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm excited to see that.
If he made his debut and he had a no-show, so that kind of sets the mood. I'm
excited to see him. Like, did he know before he recorded that Buddy wasn't showing?
Yeah.
So it's different to know when you're recording that Buddy ain't showing. You don't have as much oomph.
Yeah.
Now he still put out a fucking good round. Now imagine what it's going to be when he knows Buddy's showing up.
Right.
Yo, have you checked his live material? Because he dropped some of his live material in the chat, and holy shit.
Yeah, no, he's a vet. He's definitely not a rookie. He's definitely not.
But I'm already going to say this. Last year, I voted, like I said, who Rookie of the Year was. I wasn't right. It's not who I voted for. But still, congratulations. But who I vote for this year is Joe Piff, and he's going to win.
It's a 2-horse race right now.
Yeah, Joe Piff's going to win this year, and I'm firm on that.
Between Joe Piff and E-Money, E-Money because he's very active, and Joe Piff because he's very, very solid, and he's on a winning streak right now.
But E-Money, like me and him, we're going to have a battle. You know, it's just to showcase the talent, right? There's no beef between me and E-Money. He's a good dude. You know, he said some really nice things about me on the wall, and I can't really hate on him for that. But I know he's going to come saying some shit in the battle, and I want him to. I want him to no holds barred and just fucking show the world what he's actually got. Because I'm coming with some shit.
Yeah.
We all know that I'm a creative motherfucker. I'm bringing jokes, but I'm also bringing seriousness. I'm bringing the triple meanings. A couple of times through the round, I'm bringing a fucking double time flow.
There we go. The hater. He was the guy that was going to say, you know, hater's another guy.
Yeah, he's another solid rookie coming in.
Yo, I like that guy a lot. From his battle to the way he talks in chat, the way he handles shit. I really like the hater.
Now, talking about battles, I just want to talk about it. How do you feel about your battle versus... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Trap and Otis?
Yeah, Trap and Otis. Why
let's talk about this. Okay? Trap and Otis, they want my ass. They want my ass. So, Tom, listen, I'm putting my revenge in your hands.
Hey, whatever happens, the outcome of this battle. I mean, I'm just happy that I got to rap again for the first round that I had with who did we have? Shit. Now I'm blanking. But like our first round, we got no show.
Hutch got
Hutch and
no-show.
Fremo.
Yeah.
Hutch and Fremo.
Yeah, Hutch and Fremo.
I didn't get a chance to. I rapped for like 30 seconds. You know what I mean? And we were like, we know they're not showing up, so we're not gonna give a whole round. So I'm happy that I got to get back and actually spit more than 40 seconds. I think it was a great battle. It's the second most viewed battle on the card so far. It definitely set the tone for the best battle on the tournament. It's close. If I'm not going to stand here and say that we bodied them, but it's definitely a close battle. I honestly, if we win or lose, I don't care. I think it's still going to be a good, finals with Dove and Core. Genesis was very fucking good. And Genesis, he's kind of been on a little bit of a. I'm not saying he wasn't good his last battle, but he's looking to stay sharp. So when he does face King Stiz, so he's using the tag team shit to kind of get himself back in the game. And it was always, yeah, and it was really cool to be matched up with him too, because I've known him for so long, and me and him have bumped heads in the past, and we've always been boys low key, and it's cool to rap with your friend, and the whole aspect, like it was his idea on the whole like scramble tournament thing that was a very big success for the league, because the tag team division was dead, and this like really sparked life into it. So when we do another scramble tournament next season or next year or even at the end of this year, I think people are going to be fucking signing up like crazy.
We should do that more often, like more than twice a year.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, because honest to God,
a great idea.
It doesn't matter who you get paired up with. It's fucking fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, you learn a lot from your partner.
I had a great time, even though I lost. I had a great time writing that battle.
And even you just saying that, like if you look at Dove, he's benefited a lot from this tournament.
Dove, in this tournament, Dove has fucking jumped levels.
Yeah.
Honest to God, this has got him in a creative zone that we haven't seen from Dove yet, and I think he's just starting to scratch the surface of his true potential. And when he breaks through, watch out.
We're in trouble with Dove. We're in big trouble with Dove, because Dove now understands the concept of what a bar is, and it's connecting, and he is understanding haymakers on top of it. So like this is big deal shit. His delivery has never been the problem. Like he knows how to deliver that shit. It's now that he knows what the connection is with a bar and a haymaker, we're fucked. Like Dove is like big deal problem.
Yeah, sure. and with Core, he's changing. Like Core's already been like, he's even been evolving too. Like even with all the live battles he's had at K-Shark.
Big deal,
and he's always been very good in the tag team division. Same with me and Genesis. Like we've all had really good success in the tag team division. We've all won the title before. So like it's the 30, 40, 50 seconds that you have per set with your partner. You got to cut down all the fat. You got to come with the bars that are your best bars. You can write all you want, and you got to really go through it, because you only have 5 minutes. And by the way, salute to Trap and Otis. Me and Genesis went over time by like 2 minutes, and I hit them up on the side, and I'm like, hey, are you okay with this? Like I can trim it. They didn't care. So salute to them. And salute to both of them. Like they're a great fucking team as well. And that's one of those.
But you want to know what would have been a more solid team that would have walked through you in Genesis?
Who?
Trap and Madman.
Trap and Madman. I mean, I would have been crazy too. And that's just the beauty of the scramble tournament, where
it is.
Who knows who's going to match up with who?
Oh, I could see it now. Any shot I would have gave the Genesis would have been in a Paul Heyman style voice.
and the great thing about what Trap did too with his round, he was talking to the people on their eyes and like some feelings that may have been out there about the way they feel about me or the way bars have been running. So he really he orchestrated.
He touched a lot of things.
Yeah, like he orchestrated a lot of really good dope. Like a different concept. He didn't come in here talking about.
Okay, hold on a second. Steve's just put a comment. Steve's and Madman. I asked that motherfucker to tag, and he said not right now. He's not into it. If he's serious about this tag team stuff, put 2MG in the tag division. We're coming for the titles in less than 2 months.
He also said he wanted to jump in the audio division, and he hasn't booked anything yet. So like,
Yo, he doesn't want to step in the audio division. I'll smoke his boots.
I'd love to see it, and I'd love to see 2MG battle in here as well, man. I mean,
I will battle Steez in audio division. He'll write for me, and I'll write for him.
And that's another thing about B.A.R.Z. B.A.R.Z has like technically, I don't want to say birth, but like has helped form and like birth some really valuable connections, like to MG.
Yeah. No, and it's really cool, like, to see the outcome of certain relationships too. Like, I've seen like hookups. I've seen like even like Genesis and Sarah Stonefox got together through B.A.R.Z. They're no longer together, obviously, but also Scribe and what was that other guy's name? They became roommates. Like Core and Mayhem, they met each other through here.
Yeah, and they're homies for life now.
Yeah,
yo, Tom, me and you.
Yeah, me and you. I met Stig. It's crazy, and even all our live events that we have, even if I'm not there, like all the events that we had in Florida, all the events that we had in the event we had in Virginia, the Detroit event, and the New York event. A lot of people met each other for the first time. You know what I mean? And it's through the league, so it's cool and it's rewarding at the same time that these guys. It's even though it's online, it's real. You know what I mean? The family aspect, the community aspect is still real.
Yeah, 100%.
And you really get to get to know the people. You know what I mean? Me and Joey, we've known each other now for like 3-4 years now, and it's like
longer than that, bro.
Yeah, man, it's been that long.
2019.
It goes